The Career Readiness and Employability Initiative aims to identify and close the gap in Uganda's educational system, since many young people graduate with excellent transcripts but lack the skills required for their jobs. In order to improve the employability of graduates, Lawrence Muganga, the Vice Chancellor of Victoria University, underlined the need for higher education institutions to change their course offerings from job seekers to job producers.
To prepare these students to fit within the real world of work, or even themselves to be able to create their own opportunities where they can employ themselves or take it further to even employ. Also, after recognizing that we train students, that some of them may not be consumed or deployed within our economy, we are using this opportunity also to launch another opportunity where our graduates that have not been taken within the economy to also have other decent opportunities out of the country. As we know, the country has become a small village for all of us. Now we are looking at nurses, midwives, dentists, medical doctors.
There is need for an overhaul since Uganda's education system is considered ancient and fails to address current societal challenges, resulting in a waste of valuable time and financial resources for both parents and the learners.
The education system or our syllabus in Uganda expired 50 years ago. In Uganda, children are taught to pass P7, Senior 4 and Senior 6. They are not prepared for the real world. That's where the problem is. They are not. We prepare children to go and look for jobs which are not there. For example, it's in Uganda where you find a young girl who wants to be a medical doctor and you are teaching her Shakespeare. How does Shakespeare relate to a medical doctor? You know what I mean? It's very important that we identify talents in our children at an early age so that we can empower them.
Ambrose Chibuka brought up the National Development Plan 3, a government initiative that has not yet been implemented, which mandates that all students complete a year of vocational training before transferring from secondary to university. Additionally, he encourages students to research various program backgrounds before enrolling.
I would suggest never enroll for a program of study whose return on investment for your life you have no clue about. I suggest that before people apply for programs, there should be an arrangement that enables them to explore the economy and understand what is happening in agriculture, what's happening in transport, where could the opportunities for me be, where are my abilities, what is it that I can grab within this entire value chain, for example.
According to the present labor market, there are too many young people looking for work, but employers are having problems locating candidates who are qualified. An International Labour Organization report from 2021 states that 6% of young people between the ages of 15 to 24 are either unemployed, poor, or engaged in unstructured employment. The Guardian states that 40,000 young people are unemployed due to the skills gap. 87% of graduates are jobless. This significant level of unemployment necessitates a change in the way graduates are trained for the workplace through career preparation.
There are things that I always say that you need to have or you need to discover in your life to make you stand out. When you enter a room, what do people remember about you? What conversations do you bring to the table? When you're on social media, for many of our young guys here, is it violence because we love violence, right? Or are we on social media learning something that will help and advance our careers?
As part of Uganda's celebration of World Labour Day, Simon Kasiate, the head of public and corporate affairs at the KCCA, has urged young people to develop a good attitude towards work and improve their skills in order to add value in their qualifications.
That we Ugandans, especially young people, are such a bunch of unemployable people, and yet we spend a lot of time complaining that there is no employment. The attitude towards work. Someone talked about it. Your attitude will take you where IT won't take you. I will say your attitude will determine your altitude. As an entrepreneur, I have seen people walk in and the first thing they ask me about is huge sums of money. And you say, fine, I'll give you that money and more. But what do you bring on the table? And the next day is when their parents fall sick. The next day is when they have a headache and they can't come to work. When you tell them 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, but it will rain and they will not come in. They give 110 reasons. I tell my employees, I have a more comfortable bed than yours and your father's bed combined. But I have every reason to wake up and go to work at KCCA every day to be turned into a postcard image of potholes in this city. Why? Because I love my job, I give it my all.
Margaret Nakiganda, Business Today.